spot uncolored to make them look shiny and alive. Now let's move on to the neck and the upper body. The mantis has a long flexible neck that connects the head to the thorax. This is what allows it to twist and look around. Use the same light green for the neck, but add a bit of yellow-green near the edges to make it stand out. Then slowly color the thorax, that's the middle part of the body. Make it a mix of green and a hint of yellow. You can blend these colors by coloring gently in small circles. Remember, blending is what makes your mantis look real and 3D, not flat. Next, it's time to color the front legs. The most famous part of the praying mantis. These legs are shaped like hooks, perfect for catching other insects. Use a slightly darker green, maybe something like forest green for the outer parts, and then use a lighter shade inside. Add a little brown or gray near the edges to show where the claws bend. And don't forget to outline the sharp spikes on the legs. Those are what help the mantis grab its prey. You can color them a darker tone to make them look dangerous and powerful. Now let's move down to the middle and back legs. These legs are longer and thinner, used mainly for walking and balancing. Use light green again, but you can add a touch of yellow or lime green to make them pop. If you want to show shadows, you can lightly go over the lower parts of the legs with dark green or gray, just a tiny bit, so it looks more natural. After the legs, we'll color the abdomen, which is the long back part of the mantis. This part can have many segments, so you can use a combination of greens, maybe a soft base of light green, and add a darker line between each segment. This helps to show the texture and shape. If your mantis is a female, the abdomen might look wider. If it's a male, it's usually slimmer. But whichever you choose, keep your coloring smooth and gentle. Let's now focus on the wings. Some mantises have wings that are almost transparent with shades of green and yellow. Start with a very light green or mint color, then blend in a bit of yellow or sky blue at the edges. To show the veins, you can carefully draw thin lines with a darker green pencil or pen. These little details make your artwork look more professional and interesting. If you want a more creative version, you can even give your mantis a rainbow pattern. It's your art, so feel free to imagine a magical mantis living in a fantasy garden. Now, let's add some background to complete the picture. The praying mantis usually lives in tall grass bushes or among leaves. Let's color the ground with brown or beige to show soil. Then around the mantis, draw and color some green grass blades using different shades, light green, dark green, and even a touch of yellow. This creates depth and makes the scene feel alive. You can also add a branch or a leaf for the mantis to stand on. Use brown for the branch and green for the leaves, blending softly to keep the natural feel. If you want to go a step further, you can color the sky in the background with light blue. Use circular motions to keep it smooth, and you can even add a few white clouds by leaving some areas uncolored or softly blending white crayon over blue. This gives your picture a cheerful, sunny vibe. Now let's take a moment to look at your mantis. Doesn't it look amazing? The bright greens, the soft blending, the details on the legs and wings, everything comes together beautifully. You can outline the mantis gently with a fine black or dark green marker to make it stand out more against the background. Be careful, don't make the outline too thick, just enough to highlight the shape. Remember, there's no right or wrong way to color. The most important thing is that you enjoy the process and express your creativity. If you want to experiment, you can try different color combinations. Next time, maybe a golden mantis, a blue fantasy mantis, or even a camouflage style mantis with mixed greens and browns. The possibilities are endless. Once you finish, take a step back and admire your artwork. You've just created a beautiful drawing of one of nature's most fascinating insects. The praying mantis may look small, but it's a mighty hunter, calm, patient, and graceful. And now your coloring has brought it to life on paper. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you had fun coloring this praying mantis. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends who love art and nature. Keep practicing, keep coloring, and remember, every time you color, you make the world a little brighter. See you next time and happy coloring.